Dear mariners, welcome to my channel The Sailing Beast. Please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for updates on upcoming videos. We will discuss MS Act Section 383 to Section 389 Court of Survey. Section 383. Constitution of Court of Survey. 1. A Court of Survey of a port shall consist of a judge sitting with 2 assessors. 2. The judge shall be a district judge, judge of a court of small causes, metropolitan magistrate, judicial magistrate of the first class, or other fit person appointed in this behalf by the central government either generally or for any specified case. 3. The assessors shall be persons of nautical, engineering or other special skill or experience. 4. Subject to the provisions of Part 9 as regards ships other than Indian ships, one of the assessors shall be appointed by the central government either generally or in each case, and the other shall be summoned by the judge in the manner prescribed out of a list of persons from time to time prepared for the purpose by the central government, or, if there is no such list or if it is impracticable to procure the attendance of any person named in such list, shall be appointed by the judge. Section 384. Appeal from Surveyor to Court of Survey. 1. If a surveyor authorized to inspect a ship A. makes a statement in his report of inspection with which the owner or his agent or the master of the ship is dissatisfied, or B. gives notice under this Act of any defect in any ship, or C. declines to give any certificate under this Act, the owner, master or agent, as the case may be, may, subject to the provisions of subsection 2, and of Section 387, appeal to a Court of Survey. 2. Whenever a surveyor inspects any ship, he shall, if the owner, master or agent of the ship so requires, be accompanied on the inspection by some person nominated by the owner, master or agent, as the case may be, and if the person so nominated agrees with the surveyor as to the statement made or the notice given by the surveyor or the refusal by the surveyor of the refusal by the surveyor to give a certificate, there shall be no appeal to a Court of Survey from that statement, notice or refusal. Section 385. Powers and Procedure of Court of Survey. 1. The judge shall, on receiving notice of appeal or a reference from the central government, immediately summon the assessors to meet forthwith in the prescribed manner. 2. The Court of Survey shall hear every case in open court. 3. The judge may appoint any competent person to survey the ship and report thereon to the court. 4. The judge shall have the same powers as the central government has to order the ship to be released or finally detained, but unless one of the assessors concurs in an order for the detention of the ship shall be released. 5. The owner and master of the ship and any person appointed by the owner or master, and also any person appointed by the central government, may attend any inspection or survey made in pursuance of this section. 6. The judge shall report the proceedings of the court in each case to the central government in the manner prescribed, and each assessor shall either sign such report or report to the central government the reasons for his dissent. Section 386. Power to make rules. The central government may make rules for carrying out the purpose of this part with respect to a court of survey and in particulars, and without prejudice to the generality of the foregoing power, with respect to A. the procedure of the court, B. the requiring, on an appeal, of security for costs and damages, C. the amount and application of fees, and D. the ascertainment, in case of dispute, of the proper amount of costs. Scientific referees. Section 387. Reference in difficult cases to scientific persons. 1. If the central government is of opinion that an appeal to a court of survey involves a question of construction or design or a scientific difficulty or important principle, it may refer the matter to such one or more out of a list of scientific referees to be from time to time prepared by the central government as may appear to possess the special qualification necessary for the particular case, and may be selected by agreement between a person duly appointed by the central government in this behalf and the appellant, or in default of any such agreement, by the central government, and thereupon the appeal shall be determined by the referee of referees instead of by the Court of Survey. 2. The central government, if the appellant in any such appeal so requires and gives security to its satisfaction to pay the costs of and incidental to the reference, shall refer such appeal to a referee or referees selected as aforesaid. 3. The referee or referees shall have the same powers as a judge of the Court of Survey. Investigations into explosions or fires on board ships. Section 388. Power to investigate causes of explosion or fire on board ship. Whenever any explosion or fire occurs on board any ship on or near the coasts of India, the central government may direct that an investigation into the causes of explosion or fire be made by such person or persons as it thinks fit. Section 389. Report to be made regarding cause of explosion or fire. The person of persons referred to in Section 388 may go on board the ship on which the explosion or fire has occurred with all necessary workmen and laborers, and remove any portion of the ship, or of the machinery thereof, for the purpose of the investigation, and shall report to the central government or the person duly appointed by it, as the case may be, what in his or their opinion was the cause of the explosion or fire.